Dinah Crawford was last seen on October 23, 2023, in the 1600 block of Good Hope Road Southeast in Washington, D.C. That day, she spoke with her mother by phone and made plans to meet later that weekend. She was also supposed to go shopping with a friend but never showed up, and her friend was unable to reach her by phone. Over the following days, Crawford's family tried repeatedly to contact her through calls and messages, but received no response. Her mother attempted to track her phone using the Find My iPhone app, but it was turned off and could not be located. Concerned, the family requested a welfare check at her apartment. Police found no signs of disturbance, but Crawford was not there. She has not been seen or heard from since. Her gray 2012 Mercedes-Benz CLS 550, bearing temporary Virginia license plate number, also disappeared. According to her family, Crawford had no history of drug use and maintained daily contact with her mother before her disappearance. Her boyfriend was incarcerated at the time and is not considered a suspect. In March 2024, LaShawn Tweedy Washington was charged with first-degree murder, kidnapping, and obstruction of justice in connection to Crawford's case. Authorities allege that Washington, along with others, kidnapped Crawford with the intent to rob her and ultimately killed her. Details about the evidence have not been publicly disclosed. Washington has pleaded not guilty and is awaiting trial. Although Crawford has not been found, authorities suspect foul play due to the nature of the case. Stacks was last seen in New Albany, Mississippi on January 1, 2021. That morning, her boyfriend, Jerry Wayne Baggett, was captured on surveillance footage getting gas at 6 a.m., accompanied by a passenger he claims was Stacks. According to Baggett, the pair borrowed a friend's boat that day. The boat lacked both oars and a motor, and their plan was to float down the rain-swollen Little Tallahatchie River, using a shovel to steer while they hunted wild game. He said they launched the boat near a bridge on County Road 46. Stacks reportedly left her phone with a friend before setting out. Baggett stated that due to the strong current and water getting into the boat, Stacks became uneasy and asked to be let off. He said he dropped her on the north side of the river, and she intended to walk through the flooded bottomland to Highway 30, roughly a mile away. She has not been seen or heard from since. Baggett did not report Stacks missing until around 10:15 p.m., roughly 12 hours after he claims to have last seen her. When police searched the area he described, they found several items: a coat resembling one she owned, a pair of gloves, a woman's green rubber boot, size 6 or 7, with the top cut off, and footprints. Notably, Baggett had previously told authorities that Stacks had cut the top of her boot because it was irritating her leg. The footprints appeared to lead about 100 yards west along the riverbank toward County Road 46, then turned north in the direction of Highway 30 before disappearing into standing water in a flooded field. Stacks's family disputes Baggett's account and believes she was never on the river that day. They argue it would have been out of character for her to embark on such a hazardous trip in a boat without proper equipment. The family also expressed dissatisfaction with the investigation, raising concerns that foul play may have been involved. In a February 2023 interview with News Nation, Baggett contradicted his original statement. He claimed he had not seen Stacks on January 1st, that he had been working that day, and that neither of them had taken the boat out, citing the fact that neither of them could swim. Despite these inconsistencies, investigators stated there was no conclusive evidence of foul play and that the limited evidence they did find aligned with Baggett's original story. Sadly, Stacks's case remains unsolved. Darnisha Thompson was last seen on March 14, 2022, in the 400 block of Sandplant Road in Buckley, Louisiana. She has not been heard from since. At the time, she was living in Mesquite, Texas, and was visiting someone in Webster Parish. She left behind 2 young children, who are now being raised by their grandmother. In November 2024, Alton Cravens, otherwise known as OC, which is a very strange nickname for a grown man, but anyways, he has been charged with second-degree kidnapping and obstruction of justice in connection with Thompson's disappearance. He is believed to be the last person who saw her. Authorities suspect that Thompson is deceased, although no one has been charged with her death, and her body has not been located. Cole Buckley was last seen in Seattle, Washington, on May 22, 2021. Shortly after midnight, he sent a message saying he was going to the lake, likely referring to Lake Union, a favorite swimming spot of his. He has not been seen or heard from since. Following his disappearance, his phone, wallet, and shoes were found at his apartment, but his wetsuit and a backpack were missing. Few details have emerged in the case, but his family believes he is deceased. Sadly, this case remains unsolved. Kelly Whidden was last seen on April 8, 2016, in Panama City Beach, Florida. At the time, she was in the process of ending her relationship with her live-in boyfriend, William Daly. That day, the two were involved in an altercation at Dat Cajun Place, a restaurant located in the 8500 block of Thomas Drive. Authorities believe Whidden continued moving her belongings out of their shared home on Romanza Place until around April 18th, although Daly claims he did not see her during that time. By late May, her loved ones realized she was missing. She has not been seen or heard from since. Whidden left behind several personal items, including her beloved golf clubs, 2 pets, and an unclaimed bonus check from work. Her gold 2000 Ford Ranger pickup truck was later found abandoned outside a bar, a location her family says she would not have visited, as she was not known to frequent bars. Though Whidden and Daly were still living together when she disappeared, he has not cooperated with the investigation. He has not been officially named as a suspect. Whidden's brother believes Daly is responsible for her death and claims to have recorded him admitting to it. However, the alleged confession is not admissible as evidence. In an effort to locate her remains, her brother rented an excavator and dug in Daly's backyard without permission. He found nothing and was subsequently charged with criminal mischief for causing over $1,500 in property damage. Sadly, Whidden's case remains unsolved.